Alright, so this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got. So the episode starts off with Amara La Negra and Shay meeting down to the beach. Now, Amara La Negra's issue was Bobby Light. She felt like Bobby was a little bit too messy and she just couldn't take him on Instagram. So she blocked him. Wait a minute, period, hard stop. Do we investigate this more? Because I feel like if you don't want to see what somebody got going on, you simply unfollow them. You blocked him, which left him without being able to contact you as well. And if he's being messy and your name ain't in it, why do you feel like you need to block him? Because you then went on to say there was no hard feelings and you still love Bobby, you just couldn't fuck with him on Instagram. So I'm trying to figure out, is that the real truth? Or are you really not fucking with Bobby Lights? What's really going on? Now Shay's issue again was JoJo, and she felt like JoJo was breaking the girl code by going behind her back and dating Pleasure P. JoJo, I think you fucked up. I think you fucked up, and I think the reason why you decided to cut her off without giving her no explanation is because you knew you fucked up. You knew dating this boy was going to bring some backlash as far as Shay was concerned, and you didn't want to face that. You thought you was just going to cut her off, break off all communication, and things was going to blow over. But baby, Shay got too much riding on this check and too much riding on this show to let some shit like that blow over when y'all on this show together. No ma'am. No spam, no turkey, and no ham. And then when you sat down with Amara La Negra, JoJo, you told her that you shared some information with Shay, and Shay went back and told us, the world, and everybody know your business now, and that's why you had to cut her off. We still don't know what that business is. However, she told us something, and that's why you ain't fucking with her no more. No ma'am, I'm not buying it for 1 second, and whatever you selling, again, I'm not buying. Trina and Bobby Light sit down, and Trina voices that she has an issue with Alvin. Now, Bobby is the last person who I would have expected you to tell this to, because Bobby Lights was gonna eat this shit up like banana fucking pudding. And you know he was, because he already don't like Alvin. But anyway, Alvin, you are a personal assistant. You going around calling yourself a creative director and trying to open clothing lines? Baby, your fashion ain't all the way together. So who's investing in you and your fashion enough to give you a clothing line? Who trusts your instinct that much? Who likes your eye for fashion that much to want to even buy into the brand that is Alvin? Baby, you still got this 1970s hairdo that I told your ass about at the last reunion. I think you should fire Alvin, and that's exactly what you gonna do, but we gonna get into that later. Bobby Lights in this independent label stuff. So, Bobby, I think this all boils down to you just not being patient, and I am preaching to the choir because I need to be patient in my life right now, and I'm having the hardest time doing that, so I completely understand where you're coming from, Bobby. So, the issue with Bobby is Bobby wants to sign to Trina's Rockstar Music Group. It seems like at this point Trina is dragging her feet because she wants to see more out of Bobby. Every time Bobby comes to Trina, she's like, I want to see more, I want to see more, I want to see more. However, there is this independent label that's reaching out to Bobby and has been for a very long time, and they want to ink a deal with him. And now Bobby is like, this is the deal that I've always wanted. I've always wanted a record deal. I've always wanted to get my music off the ground. This company is investing in me. They want to push my brand further, and I want to push my brand further as well. However, I got my issue with Trina hanging in the balance because I want to sign with her, but it's almost like she's dangling a carrot over my motherfucking head because she won't sign me. She keeps saying she wants to see more. I understand, Bobby Lights, but I have to agree with Shay and Miami Tip. I feel like you should hold out and you should see what Trina has in store for you. Because at the end of the day, if this other independent label wants to sign you, they're going to be there when you find out what the deal is with Trina. Find out what that is first. That's family. You don't want to tarnish that relationship after you work so hard to get it to where it is. Baby, wait on Trina. And Trina has a formula. Trina's been a star. Trina's been at the top of her game before. So she can show you the way to get there. I'm sure. So just hold out. Help is on the way. Amara La Negra and Young Hollywood make peace. I don't really want to touch on this too long, but I just wanted to say something about it because I'm happy that they did make peace. Because they left kind of on sour terms after the reunion last season. And I feel like this was uncalled for. The whole situation was uncalled for. It started off being about the hair. Then it was about, you tried to fill up on me. You tried to come over. You brought the bed. It was always something petty that didn't have to be. So I'm glad y'all decided to make peace, and I'm glad Young Hollywood decided to apologize for leading us astray and having us thinking that y'all slept together when that was not the case at all. Hallelujah. Trina's meeting Okay, first things first. I'm trying to figure out why we have an album that we pre-ordered 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, like when she said that people have a pre-order in for 2 years, that's unrealistic. That's uncalled for. Y'all need to have put out something, an EP, a mixtape, something in the meantime. Y'all don't need to be dragging y'all feet. Amara La Negra manager Julius, you need to figure something out. Who the fuck is you gonna work with? Who the fuck is your top priority? Because you can't give your all to Amara and your all to Trina. You can't do that. You just can't. You just can't. It seems like you got a lot of people on your team, Trina, that want to be stars. You got a whole lot of Chiefs on your team and not enough Indians. I don't know where you went wrong, what turn you made, but baby, your whole team is Chiefs and not Indians. So you need to clean house. Not just with Alvin, but you need to clean house, or you need to get some regulations, and you need to get them fast. You need to make sure that to everybody, you are a top priority so that your business can move so they can get paid. Because it seems like they see your train ain't moving, so they go on they jumping trains. They are jumping trains on your ass. They just keep it around because it's a good look. They don't want to ruin the relationship or have a bad name here in Miami, but baby, no, ma'am. Now, Alvin getting fired. This was necessary. This had to happen. At first, I wanted you to fire him simply because of the shit that he was doing. But then he started popping off at the mouth. Why can't I do this? I'm going to do it anyway. It don't matter what you... And then on his way out, he had the nerve to say, see you at the top. In sequins and the 70s chop, bitch. Come on. You got a 70s hairdo and you're wearing a sequins blazer. In Miami. Like, come on, Alvin. Do you really believe that you, of all people, are going to get a fashion deal? Somebody's going to invest in you to have a fashion line. You. I would rather take my money, go over to Shay and invest in a wig line, bitch. So she can do me a whole gang of them helmets with the strings on the side like she had last season. No, ma'am. What I'm not going to do is sit around and invest in... And let me just say this. That walk-off was my thing. Jonathan from Love and Hip Hop New York, I saw you walked off in your green screen, bitch. Give credit where credit is due, okay? Thank you. Jesse Wu in the studio. Jesse, this studio scene made your breakdown when you met up with Miami Tip make a whole lot of sense. Because at first I was like, why is she crying? She got a good talent. She got a good thing going on with her brand. Everything should be nice. When that song came on, I said, yes, yes. The first thing I did was went to iTunes and typed in your name. I didn't see it. Then I went to your Instagram, didn't see it. I'm like, I just know on the break they're going to show us where we can download this thing. Baby, by the end of the scene, they was telling you, basically, we're using you as a reference girl. That's what they were saying in so many words. We're using you. You can shop this around, but you're not going to shop it around as Jesse Wu. You're going to shop the song around and we're going to try to get a song sold. That's it. We want to be paid. And she was like, let me buy the record. And he was like, that's not how it works. Here's where my confusion comes in, because I'm a songwriter. I don't understand why can't she buy the record? I don't understand this. Why can't, if she wants to sing this record and it was working for her, like it was giving what it was giving. Like, I'm serious. Like, it was giving what it was giving. And you gonna tell me this woman can't buy her record? Why the fuck y'all got her in the studio singing? Y'all should have had that understood from jump. No, ma'am. Don't do that girl like that. Y'all want to be protected. Okay, be protected. Now, I understand, Jesse. They not finna let you just go out and let people listen to the song. No. We not finna send you an MP3 record for you to go out and shop under the guise that once you make it big, you gonna give us our piece. No, ma'am. We can't just ride on that. That part I understand, but I don't see why y'all can't work out a release to y'all, so she can't lease it at least. And finally, the big event, the Empanada event. First of all, I had no clue that JoJo was gonna bring Pleasure P, but I'm guessing Shay did. That's why she decided to bring Blue. Boom, kaboom. The fellas get out the way, the girls talk. No, but I don't understand. We already know their size and where they coming from, blah, 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 blah. Shay, you was wrong first for standing up. You shouldn't have stood up. You should have kept going, oh, nah, because I'm talking to a hoe. And you can say whatever you got to say, but standing up means something. I don't give a fuck where you from. And you got to understand that you not from Miami. All these other people are. So you coming in their neck of the woods standing up on them, that's fighting words. However, JoJo, Every time I see you and every time you got a disagreement with somebody, you want to throw shit. You ain't never once threw your hand. You've always threw something. Now you throwing fucking empanadas. No, ma'am. What the fuck? Sit your chubby ass down somewhere, mama, and talk it out. You want to talk it out, but as soon as she get up, that's when you want to start throwing shit. Baby, I would have got off, strutted away with my man, and would have been like, bitch, I ain't got time for this. And speaking of your man, after all the shit was over, Pleasure went and checked on Shay. You sitting over there chilling with your crew or whatever, and y'all talking that out and trying to, I guess calm you down. And Pleasure is gone checking on Shay. Why in the world was Amara Lanego the only person here that was upset by this? Baby, JoJo just cool. Just, And Amara like, bitch, what the fuck? Your man is over here checking on her. Why is he not saying how you doing? What the fuck is going on? Like, somebody tell me something. Why is he not checking on you, girl? Like, Mayday, Mayday. Okay, Geronimo, somebody flag on play. Somebody come over here and see about baby girl because she ain't got it all. If she is okay with her man checking on a whole nother bitch, what are y'all fighting for? What are y'all fighting for? She wins. She wins. Hell no. But y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop Miami. It was given what it was given. Make sure y'all are liking and subscribing. We are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that. Same place, same time.